Meg shook with rage as Palace dropped scary video how Meg threatened the sick Queen before she died. As the royal family begins a long mourning process for the late Queen, there's a major report that doesn't look good for Meghan Markle. Prince Harry's wife, the Duchess of Sussex, was initially announced to attend Balmoral, where the Queen was living her final moments. There was a lot of confusion at first. Prince Harry was the last member from the royal family who arrived at the scene, but he missed his grandmother's last moments alive. A new report from the Daily Mail has details of what happened during that time, and they also report an alleged phone call between him and his father, King Charles. As it turns out, the King himself was the one who ordered Prince Harry to not bring Meghan Markle to the Queen's final moments. The Duchess of Sussex is the one who's been doing everything in her power to slander the royal family. Between a new podcast and the tell-all book she's about to release, there's clearly a rift between her and many of the royals. King Charles III reportedly spoke to Prince Harry over the phone for half an hour to let him know that Meghan wasn't welcome. He was very clear to his son that only the closest family members would be allowed there. This made Prince Harry take a lot longer to arrive at Balmoral than expected, as members of the press were surprised to see him not only arriving late, but completely alone. Recently, Meghan Markle has been speaking about how the royal family are coping following the Queen's death. She explained that it was a complicated time for the family, and shared Prince Harry's emotional remark about his grandmother's passing on September 8th, 2022. Speaking for a cover story for the latest edition of Variety magazine, Meghan reflected on the time she spent with the monarch and how the Queen's death has impacted the family, reports The Mirror. She said, "There's been such an outpouring of love and support. I'm really grateful that I was able to be with my husband to support him, especially during that time." What's so beautiful is to look at the legacy that his grandmother was able to leave on so many fronts. Certainly in terms of female leadership, she's the most shining example of what that looks like. Meghan and her husband Prince Harry were in Europe on other engagements when the Queen passed away, which allowed the Duke to travel to Balmoral to be with his family. Following her death, the couple then remained in the UK until the funeral, joining the new Prince and Princess of Wales to view floral tributes in Windsor. In other news, Prince Harry is receiving flack over his statement that Prince William and King Charles have refused to resolve the rift. In his upcoming ITV interview with Tom Brady, the Duke of Sussex explains how his family has shown no willingness to have him back. Sources tell The Mirror that the family instead invited Harry and Meghan for Christmas. An insider has thus branded the accusation complete and unadulterated nonsense. They added, "It takes some audacity to say that when his father invited him to stay at his house